Yo, what's up, guys? Earl DFS coming back with another NHL video. And today we got a 5-game slate in store for us. Back yesterday it was a 2-game slate with a 3 o'clock and 8 o'clock game. It was weird. It was just going to be like a bunch of showdowns. Then Sunday was football. Saturday I did do hockey. Yeah, I did hockey on Saturday. So, but we're going to hop right into this slate here. No time to lose. All right, Boston Bruins and the Vegas Golden Knights. 3.2 for the Bruins, 2.8 for the Knights. Fleury in goal for Vegas and Halak for Boston. To start it off, as I start every single breakdown of Boston games. Boston won. They're still the best line in hockey. So no matter what, every single time Boston's on the slate, I get exposure to Boston won. For me, it's just I get at least 5% of them every single time. Today, they are my top projected stack and my top owned line. I have them getting to around 20% of them as a full stack. They are projected around 35 points as a stack. So, yeah, top projected stack. And you can always go DeBrusk and Krug along with Halak. And you can run a full-on Boston stack. I am not opposed to that. Boston 2, they project out pretty well. I'm getting to about 5% of them as a full stack. They are a cheap stack. They can allow you to afford a lot of different things. Halak is my second highest owned goalie. I use DFS Army here as a optimizer, and I use them for my projections and stuff like that. So if this ever wants to load, and then oh well. But here, Halak is my second highest goalie, and Boston 1's my top owned stack. Boston 2 I'm getting about 5% of. On the Vegas side, I am not a huge fan of the Knights tonight. They're on the road at Boston. Boston gives up the third least goals in the NHL, behind only trailing the Blue Jackets and the Stars. So I'm not getting to Vegas much at all. If I would go with this Pasquaretti, Stastny, and Stone line. And you can throw like a McNabb or Schmidt with that for that top line defenseman. Or if you want the power play correlation, you throw in Theodore. But overall, I'm not getting too much Vegas at all. To sum up this game, Boston 1, Boston 2, Halak, and not much Vegas. Next game on the slate, the New York Islanders taking on the New York Rangers. 3.1 for the Rangers, 2.9 for the Islanders. Thomas Greiss projected in goal for the Islanders. Georgiev for Rangers. And looking at this game, my top owned stack from this game, I'm getting to about 10% of this Mika, Kreider, and Buchnevich line as a full stack. I like Mika and Kreider, and then Buchnevich gives a nice salary relief at $3,900. You can easily pair that up with Trouba as a top line stack, or you can partner that up with D'Angelo, get a little bit of a power play correlation with Mika and Kreider. If you want, you can run a Rangers power play stack with Strome, Pernin, Kreider, and Mika, and throw D'Angelo in there. But these Rangers are projected out pretty well today. I am getting to 10% of Rangers 1, 5% of Rangers 2. And I think I got to around 7% of Georgiev at goalie. Onto the Islanders side, I got my highest owned Islanders line here is this Barzell Lee Eberle line. I'm getting to about 5% of them and about 3% of this Bavilier, Bailey, and Nelson line. Overall, that is what I'm getting to with this game. I'm getting to a lot of defenders for the Rangers, a lot of Fox, a little bit of D'Angelo and Trouba. So something definitely to keep an eye on for that. Next game on the slate, Winnipeg Jets 2.6, Carolina Hurricanes 3.4. I believe the Canes have the highest projected total tonight, which is going to make what I'm about to say really crazy, but I am going to think 3.4. Yeah, 3.4 is the highest projected total on the slate. I'm fading the Hurricanes. One of the best projected lines tonight is this Connor Scheifele Lane line. I like this line. They are my third highest owned stack. I'm getting to about 15% of them. Connor Hellebuyck, 6,900. I'm getting to a lot of him. He's cheap. He's got a great matchup. If we take a look here at shots per game, one of the top in the league are those Hurricanes, 33.5. They shoot 1.5 more shots than their average for the year. Doing quick math here, saying 35 shots. I'm just going to do quick little math on my phone because 35 shots times the 0.7 per shot, 24.5. And then I think it's a 3-point bonus, so 27.5. Say he gives up 2 goals. Say he gives up 3 goals, which will bump him down to 16 points. Even if he doesn't win the game, he's 2.3xing. And he's only a $6,900 goalie. You're saving, compared to Halleck, you're saving $1,100. I think Hellebuyck is egregiously underpriced today. He's going to get the volume. And as long as he can stop the shots, I know he's in Carolina against a Hurricanes team that loves to shoot the puck. But I love this matchup. Hellebuyck is not a bad goalie. So he's my top exposed goalie of the night. And say he even gets the win, that's 22 points. Giving up 3 goals and getting a 35 save bonus. All I'm saying is he's an option, and he's my top exposed goalie of the night. There's my hot take from today. There we go. That being said, Hellebuck's my top owned goalie. I am fading these Hurricanes. They just don't project out well today. The top projected line for today is only projected 23 points, which is not that great, especially with their value, which was very low. So overall, I'm fading these Hurricanes. I like the Jets to win tonight, actually, even though they're massive underdogs. And if we look on this, which gives Vegas odds, they're plus 145. I like the Jets on the road against these Hurricanes. I like this top line. I'm also getting to some Winnipeg 2 as well. They're not that expensive. 15.2 is about average for a top 2 line. And they projected out pretty well. So overall, my plays for tonight, for this game, Connor Hellebuyck. I believe, here we go. There's all my exposures. My goalies. Hellebuyck, 59%. Block, 35%. 4% for Georgiev, and 3% for Dari. There's proof that I'm getting to a lot of Hellebuyck today. I'm actually putting my money where my mouth is. So I like Winnipeg. They're a nice value. On the other side, the value and it's just not there for Hurricanes. If I were to go to volume, it's these guys down here. Gardner, feel like he should get the most increase in work since the Dougie injury. Slavin's getting an increase in minutes. Pesce's getting an increase in minutes. Edmondson's getting an increase in minutes. So if you want to target Carolina, defenseman is where to go. They're getting increased minutes and they're cheap. Other than that, no. Next, we have a 7:30 game here between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Philadelphia Flyers. We got the Battle of Pennsylvania. And Christian Jarry in net for the Penguins. Brian Elliott for the Philadelphia Flyers. I kind of like they switched them up here. Simon or Hornquist went up to line 1. McCann went down to line 2. The injury to Cahoon led to a mixing around there. Hornquist went from 3 to 1. All right, I got to keep that in mind. But I really like this Pittsburgh too. And even without him, I like that as a 3-2-1 option with the Malkin and Rust. Okay, I have, it's only 5 games. I can play around with this for a second. Let's try it. Boston 1. Throw in Hellebuyck as our goalie. It leaves us 2,900 for defenseman. So you can throw Johnson in there. You can throw on the other side, and leaves you 3,200 for a Simon. Bam. You can make a Pittsburgh Boston stack work. Cool. Good to keep that in mind. Overall, though, I'm getting to Pittsburgh 2 more than Pittsburgh 1. I like the Malkin Rust line a lot. For Philadelphia, I'm getting to 3% each of line 1 and line 2. Nothing crazy, a little bit of exposure so I don't completely fade them, but I'm not looking to play them crazy tonight. On to the late night hammer, 8:30. That's it. The Florida Panthers and the Chicago Blackhawks. The Blackhawks, one of those 3 teams I'm leaving off of my exposures tonight, which is scary. Robin Lehner for Chicago versus Sergei Bobrovsky. Wow, I can't speak today. 3.1 for the Panthers, 3.3 for the Hawks. I am liking this top line right here for the Panthers. They project out really nice. I'm getting to about 5% of them. That's the highest owned line from this game for me. And I also got to this Vetrano Hoffman line of Florida 3. They're cheap, and they project out pretty decently. Hoffman gets some top power play time. And looking at defensemen, I like Stillman. I like Strawman. They're getting increased minutes as they tend to only like to run 5 defensemen with these top 2 pairings and then Yandel. So that's about it for that side. As for Chicago, if I had to pick a line, it's this Patrick Kane, Carpenter, Sod line, but I'm not really playing much from this game at all. So, but that is going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me guys know who is your top play of the day. Who are you looking to stack the most? And let me know who you think is going to be the best value of the day today. And who your favorite goalie is. Because I know I'm saying a lot now. But Hellebuck, I think, is going to be the top point per dollar goalie tonight. And he's going to be someone you need to have in your lineup to win a GPP. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys back again tomorrow. Where, let me see, I believe we have a decent size slate tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't really looked at it yet. But where we have a two-game slate tomorrow. But I'll still have a video for that. So look out for that tomorrow too. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, guys.